Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter. It's New Magazine Monday, but it's a shortened version because May starts this week. April ends this week. I only have 2 April magazines left. So I thought, well, I'll just do 2. So it'll be a short New Magazine Monday. But the fun thing is, I haven't looked at either one of these magazines yet. Did I? I don't think. I might have flipped through this one really quickly, but I know I haven't looked through my Veranda yet. So let's get started. We'll start with Veranda. What's going to be in here will probably be rooms and backgrounds, which a room is a background for the rooms glue book. And I know there's some folks who are like, where's the rooms glue book? And you promised food and all sorts of things. I know. It'll get there. These would be very good. Okay, first off, might need to cut out that apple because that's cute. This would be a good rooms page because you could put people sitting or standing there, and you could tuck people behind the bushes. You do have this, but you know what? If you had enough going on, no one would notice that. I don't think I'm going to take that though. Another thing that I have to tell you is, because I've been doing New Magazine Monday, I have a whole stack of fussy cuts over there. I've been stacking them up, and I do come up here and I'll fussy cut and watch a show or something, but I haven't had time to watch shows enough to keep up with all my fussy cutting, so it's gotten a little out of hand. Ooh, this is pretty. This would actually be a great background, and you could cover up all of this stuff. What's on the other side? Nothing. We're taking it. So this is a good background for the composition book. So you remember I have 2 books. Well, I have 3. One is food and rooms, but I haven't really been working in that lately because I'm totally on a random kick. And I put full page in my composition book, and then I do squares and rectangles in my other big sketchbook. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's plenty of stuff on my channel. Just go look at my older videos, and you will see the 2 different glue books, and you'll know what I'm talking about. This is going to be great for my composition. So this is a background, so I want to set that off to the side for backgrounds. That's really pretty. It's kind of interesting. What's on this side? Oh, gosh. I like those squares. I'm going to hold off on taking either one of those because I can't decide, and I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to have to make a decision yet. Okay, I'm sorry. I get it. Look, I'm just going to have to be honest for a second. I get that this is all very expensive. It's like, oh, it's the finest plastics from wherever and the jewels and blah, 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 bitty bloops. It's tacky, y'all. Like, first off, it's so large. It's just like, I mean, this looks like a girl's, dress up kit from the 80s. I don't really know. And it probably costs, $20,000. It's just really, I just feel like it's getting over the top. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the jerk, but that's where I'm at. This will be a neat flat background, but I do kind of like early bloomers. I don't take words usually until I need them. Ooh, do I want any of this? That would make a cool, these would make good squares and rectangles. So I'm going to take this for squares and rectangles. This I would probably just cut out like that. And then this I would cut out the whole thing. So these are squares and rectangles. That I'm going to leave because I'm not sure I want it or how I want to use it. Speaking their language, that's a cool word. This would be neat. You could cut this out as a square or rectangle. But that reminds me of how my mother decorated our house in the 90s. And there's like, she called these cabbage roses, but now I'm thinking they might actually be peonies. I don't know. But she loved the oh, I just love a cabbage rose. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my gosh, if I see another cabbage rose. If I never see another cabbage rose, that would be just fine with me. Ooh, look at this. That's a fun background. Oh, I'm taking that for the background. Yes, I am. So someone asked me, they were like, hey, what's your secret for taking these pages out so cleanly? And I was like, oh, there's no secret. You just have to play with the magazine. So that I tore, but it's okay. it'll go in my composition book, and my composition book is very small. So what I do is I try to break the spine. So you'll notice when I first opened this book up, I peeled that away. So that's all broken. But this is very well glued. So you're going to have to try and tear it as close to the spine as you can get. Sometimes you can break the spine by pushing it hard away from each other. Or if you don't want to keep your book, you just start ripping them off. You just rip off the pages. And if you do that, what is this? If you do that, then if you just rip off the pages, then they'll come out way easier. Okay, I'm going to cut this with an X-Acto knife because I don't want to accidentally rip this, because I'm taking this and I'm taking her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I also secretly am, I don't really want to tell y'all this because I don't know why I don't want to tell you this, but I'm also secretly taking solid colors. So like when I cut this out, I'll have all of this pink left over. And what I am doing is, how did that not cut? I literally see the cut with my own eyeballs. Weird. I'm secretly saving all of these solid color backgrounds, and I don't know why exactly, but I'm going to do something with them. Oh my gosh, that is so good. What's on the other side? So the other thing is when I fussy cut, so let me show you, I thought about fussy cutting with you to show y'all this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, and I'll leave, I'll kiss cut it, and I'll leave a little pink edge on it. And then I'm going to cut her out, also leaving a little pink edge on her. And then I'm going to flip it over, and I may take squares and rectangles off of whatever's in the back. And then I will secretly, because I'm not telling anyone that I'm doing this because I'm hoarding them quietly, keep this pink and put it in my file folder of solid colors. I know y'all are like, well, what are you going to use that for? I don't know yet. I'm just hoarding things. Okay. There's a little voice inside me that says, keep all of this stuff. You may need it later. And so I do. That chair is great. And that would be an excellent fussy cut to put on a page. Ooh, these are good fussy cuts too. The bold and the brilliant. That would be nice words. Okay. I'm going to take this because I want that. I'm also going to take, and I also want these words. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. And then I want this chair. What's on the other side? Well, I'm going to take the chair, and if I can get anything else on the other side, I will, but I really want that chair for a large fussy cut. This would be a great rooms page. Oh my gosh, how fun would this be to like put some jumping people? You could have something coming over the brick wall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but those are all really pretty too. That's okay. I want this. I'm going to cut this with the X-Acto knife because my room's glue book is big, and I think that it can take this whole thing. This whole page is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to pop that out. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. So we did get a rooms. I know. I'll do rooms again. Don't worry. I am... Ooh, that's pretty. Those are kind of cool. I don't know. Those are very like... Ooh, that would be a good background too with all the colors, wouldn't it? Oh, but I really like the words. These words, why is there so many good words in the... Is this Veranda? Wow, Veranda. You're kind of rocking it with the words today. All right, let's pass on that for right this minute. It's okay, we can come back to it. Look at this background page. Yes. And I can just tear it out because it has this white line here. You see that? Wow. I don't know why I keep... Let me get it. I'll show you. So there's a white line, so I just have to trim it so I can rip it out. This would be a nice rooms page if you wanted to. You could have somebody like sitting here. You could have somebody sitting there. You could do a few things in that. That would be fun. That would be a nice square. That's just a lot of good colors, isn't it? Whoops. But I don't want to take that whole page for one square. That seems silly. What is happening here? Okay, hang on. I could take these umbrellas. Gosh, I kind of want the whole thing. What could I do with it though? Would I use it as a background? Ooh. There's too many good things. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna take a sip of tea. Okay, gotta gather myself. I think I want this. I love the colors. And I think I want this. And then maybe I can put, or do I want that? I'm gonna pass. I know, because I am getting very confused and overwhelmed. So I'm just gonna pass, it's fine. These would make very interesting squares and rectangles, especially that. But I don't want to cut that out just for one. Veranda's paper is very nice, BT dubs. That means by the way. It's very heavy, it's very glossy. This would be a neat background, and you wouldn't, not even for a room, just for a background page. What's on the other side? Yeah, let's take it, because I do need some more backgrounds on my composition book, so that would be helpful. Ooh, this would be cool as a background in my composition book. Yep, taking that one too, because I do need some, so it's fine. Oh, so I stay, okay, fun story. I went to Bali one time. A friend of mine was like, hey, my sister was going to go to Bali, but she can't. Do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, I'll go to Bali. And we stayed in, at this resort that had little, huts type things, but they had the thatched roof. And man, I woke up in the middle of the night one night and there was like, I don't know if it was a monkey or one of those, teamers, I don't remember, but it was like a very large crawly thing on the roof, and you could hear it like scurrying, and I was like, please don't fall through, please don't fall through, please don't fall through. And I was like, just go back to sleep, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. It's not gonna hurt you. But man, it really freaked me out. I was like, that, whatever that is big. It's big to the point where I don't want to mess with it. This would actually either be a really great square or a really interesting fussy cut. I would probably use it as a square. What's on the other side? Kind of like all of those squares, but that one's really interesting. That's kind of an interesting square as well. Let's see, if I zoom you out too far, it's hard for you to see. If I zoom you in, I keep moving my book well out of, OMG, what is happening? Is it house goats? That's so cute. I mean, that could be, you could do some stuff with that, but that would be way too intricate for what I would want to try to do. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Ooh, hang on. What's happening here? Well, you could totally like stick some people in there and do some interesting things. That may be a fun background for for a rooms glue book. All right. Wow. I already got through that book. Well, that was fast. Okay, let's go on to Architectural Digest. But hey, I got a lot of stuff out of here. I got a lot of backgrounds. And then I got a few fussy cuts. So that's cool. Okay. Fussy cuts, backgrounds. All right. Architectural Digest. So I'm going to open up my cover like this, and I'm going to pull it away from the glue like that. And then I'm just going to keep pulling. This one, if you'll notice how easily it's pulling away from itself, this one I might be able to pull pages out fairly easily. Okay, I've taken this like a bazillion times, so I can't take any more. Whoa, Nelly. Hold up. This would be amazing. Can I use this? I'm definitely taking this page. So this should come out fairly easily. We'll see. Nope. I lied. There it goes. Kind of did. I'm going to cut these into, I'll probably cut this like that, and this will be a big rectangle. This will be a small rectangle / square. Man, I guess I could fussy cut all this stuff out, couldn't I? Ooh, do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm thinking probably not. I know. Sometimes I'm like, womp womp, not interested. This would be fun. It's very colorful. So that might be fun to do. She's pretty. She'd be pretty easy to fussy cut. I mean, not her fingers, but, and then you could even cut that out. Ooh, I think I am going to take that. Okay. So again, I'm going to try to pull these pages away from each other as much as possible. And then I just do like that. So that's a fussy cut. Do I want to fussy cut her? Whoa, her platform shoes are platforming. They're huge. Would you like a sleek toilet? No, I actually don't. Okay, this could be fun. You could cut out all of these windows and put something fun behind it. But I don't feel like doing that right now. I know. It's fine. I don't have to, and you don't either, and we get to do whatever we want. These would be fun. That's a good fussy cut. Let's take that. Let's take that. There we go. So I'll just fussy cut this whole thing out, and then it'll be a side deal. All right. What else do we have? Those are fun. Oh, I love that wall. Could somebody just take that wall? Just a picture of that wall. Could we have just a picture of that wall? Probably not, but whatever. These would be fun to cut out. Not that I'm going to. I know. It's fine. It's fine. Whoa. Anything here? Sometimes they do have good things here. This is Architectural Digest. Yeah. So sometimes they have really interesting things that you can fussy cut. I still haven't taken her to do anything fun, but I'm not going to take her there because this stuff looks way fun. What could I take? I could take this, that. Do I want any of that stuff? I have too much of that stuff right now, so I can't take it. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I know. Y'all are like, you're not taking anything. You complained about the people who take everything, and you're taking nothing. I know. It's fine. But I'm looking through this magazine with you. Ooh, that would be a nice... Yeah, we're going to take that because that's a good rectangle. Okay. Also, why is it called avocado mattress? Can somebody explain that to me? I know that I get that it's organic, but like, is it made from avocados? Or is it just because millennials love avocados, so they're like, let's call it avocado magazine or mattress? I don't know. This is really cool, and I can cut all this stuff out. I wouldn't need her. Although I could fussy cut her and this rug out, couldn't I? We're going to take this and see what we can do with it. It'll be fussy cuts and squares and rectangles. So when I said that I'm collecting background pieces, I'm not pulling things out for the solid background piece. I only do it if, oh, that's kind of cool. I only do it if, this is a great room. I only do it if I fussy cut something else out of it. Sorry, I know I didn't finish that thought. That's because there's a lot going on. Do I want this room? I might want this room. I don't know. They call that a bespoke sofa. Okay. If that's bespoke, I don't know what I've got. Whoa. Okay, this is cool, but just for a background, not as a room. I mean, you could use it as a room. It's a shower. It's like a bathroom, but I just want to use it as background. So I wouldn't do it like a room with like people. I would just put things on top of it so that it would fade into the background. Fun. Oh, look at all the pretty colors. I love color, y'all. I really do. Ooh, that sea isle is really pretty, isn't it? I wonder if I could paint my art room that color. That would be nice. That's kind of a neat picture. That could be a neat background. Let's take it. It's very artsy. It's a bit more artsy. Usually I go for like really colorful, and this is kind of like, you know, this is in Japan, isn't it? It looks like it because everything's very close together and there's lots of power lines. Ooh, pretty. This would make an excellent background if you were doing like a dark page, like maybe like a fall themed or an autumn themed glue book. That would be great. This is a good room. Oh my gosh, look at that little owl table. I may have to cut. Oh, there's two of them. Where do I get these owl tables? Wood owl side tables. vintage Hungarian chairs and wood owl side tables. Well, whatever. I just need to find somebody that can make those for me. I would love those. Oh, this would be a fun, like just the colors in it would make a good background that you could glue things on. Let's take it. Why not? I wouldn't make it a room. I would just make it a plain background. This one I might make a room, but you do have this up here, but that's okay. You could put something up there. Oh, look at all these great colors. Ooh, this is a great background because there's very little writing just down here, so you can easily put something over it. But I don't need any more floral backgrounds. This has no writing. I don't need any floral backgrounds. I don't need any floral backgrounds. I don't need any floral backgrounds. It's so good though. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm moving on. Ooh, these are great cutouts. Let's take these. And the cool thing is, yeah, so like I could cut that out. I could cut that out and that one. And then I might even be able to cut this out as a square. Cool. Okay. Nice. Ooh, this would be a fun room. You could put somebody on the stairwell. You could put somebody there. Oh, look at that. You could have somebody jumping on the bed. That would be great. And there's no words on it either, which is like even better. Oh, so good. Look at this. Abu Dhabi's bustling carpet souk, which was once a swath of sand, has been reborn as a monumental twist on tradition thanks to Christopher Joshua Benton. Oh, nice. That's hand-cut astroturf to create this this like carpet. Oh, we're taking this. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. See, it came out because it really easily because that was broken. I might even just like cut it like right there and just take this. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do, but oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's got to get cut up. All right. Well, that's it. That's all, folks. So I've got a lot of stuff here. This is all the stuff to cut up. These are all my backgrounds. So I'll just put these, I'll trim those up and put them in my, what do I call it? My composition book. Well, except for one. This one's going to go in the room book because I have an idea for that one. But yeah, so we did it. This is it. Welcome to May. I've got a whole pile of magazines over there. It's so funny. They came in and I didn't realize that April was already almost over with. And I was like, why am I getting more magazines? And then I realized, oh, these are for May. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough weeks left in April to do 8 more magazines. It's not really 8. I don't know how many it is. But then I realized this is for May. So I've got a ton of magazines already. We're ready to go. I hope that you enjoyed it. It seems like y'all really do like these little video series that I've come up with. So that's awesome. Hopefully there'll be a 20-minute Tuesday tomorrow. I'm not quite sure if there is or not just yet. I'm going to try to get one out, but we'll see if it happens. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Welcome to the week. Welcome to Monday. Here are the magazines that we worked on. We've got Veranda and Architectural Digest, so you might be able to still find these. Sometimes they take them off. It'll say, only display until, April 15th or whatever. So you may not be able to find them, but hopefully you can. And next Monday, we'll do it in May. All right. Thanks, y'all. Have a wonderful week.